Step back looking like Luca. Buddha. Don chick. Look who done this. Jumpin'. Look who run this. Ayy. Don chick. Tell him to run up my check like Don chick. Step back looking like woo. 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 Don chick. Step back, out of your league. I'm coming way up to the top of the league. Woke up in the AM, pulled up AMG. Beside of the way to you don't gotta reach. Step back, call plays like Kurt. Hit the switch like it's urgent. Shake 'em in my 2-3s like Luca. Buddha. Look who done this. Look who run this. Ayy. Don chick. Tell him to run up my check like Don chick. Step back looking like woo. 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 Don chick. Don chick.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action. 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at Atlanta. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Making a switch here. Now Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. Here's Paul. Outside Durant. Over Hunter. No good from Durant.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now, here is Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Young with no one around. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. To the inside. Outside for Murray. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got the opening basket of the game for Atlanta.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
KD with the bucket.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Now, here is Young. From outside the arc. Murray, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contenders.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Pass to Durant. KD draws the double. Ross in the corner. This one for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Young for 3. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Young. Paul with the steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And here is Okongwu. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wide open look here for Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
The shot's good. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
On the wing, Marley. The shot. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. Ball outside. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Murray outside. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Now Collins. With the teardrop. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Ross. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Yeah, even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Young, good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Bay pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Durant with it. He's picked up by Collins. No good from Ross. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. The shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young from outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Back to Durant. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
In the corner, Bay with it. The basket good off the assist from Young. Bay's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. Pass to Ayton. Cross in the corner. Takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Both teams changing it up here. .144 left in the first half of the game. Outside Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. Chandler with the ball. Looking to end the run. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Murray outside. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside for Griffin. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Griffin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Baszler. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Up top, Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Back to Booker. Chandler down low. From downtown, Hunter grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks on top. They lead by 9. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years. They are just killing them on the interior.
Paul outside. Shot from the wing. Here's Chandler. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Marley. And that one's good. Durant's got 8 points.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
Pass to Marley. Back to Young. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 9. Down low. Stolen by Marley. Chandler with the steal. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Booker. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to KD. Over Marley. And Durant gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for KD.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
The Hawks leading by 11. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one drops for him. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the end. Inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Timeout called. The Suns. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns, trailing by 13. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Pass to Martin. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Capella. And here's Bay. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Outside Durant. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Inside. The kick out to Young.
Come get it.
Pass to Marley. Shoots the three. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 17. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Durant at the elbow. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young from deep three-point range. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Payne.
Stay there.
Booker outside. At the elbow, Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Durant in the corner. Over Hunter. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks leading by 17. Griffin looking it over. They double team Griffin. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here.
To the lineup for the Hawks, Clint Capella.
Murray with it. To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Payne. Now Durant. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Now here's Murray. And they double up Murray. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's 10 points for A.J. Griffin. Pass to KD. Chandler trying to free himself up. Durant, that's good.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
To the paint. And it's Payne in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Chandler. Off target at the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Marley. Young in the corner. Stolen by Durant. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Murray outside. Outside Collins. Wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Marley's got his first bucket in this one.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
For 3, Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young's shot is off. And so here's Phoenix. outside Durant. Chandler a screen. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Collins.
Team foul.
Well, I like how strong Tyson Chandler plays on the inside. He dares the defense to hit him, and that time he got hit.
Second free throw, no good. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for DeJounte Murray.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Now Murray. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one.
I bet I hold on, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute, I'm a child about some millionaire. 근데 네가 눈을 떼 수가 없어. 보고 싶어 너의 몸매, 몸매. Let me see that right there.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping, how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good, got in my face a lot. You know I'm a star, so I'ma really need my space around me. Real ain't never been nothing fake about me. Writing up them statements about me. Can't even keep a house. How she gon' keep up with me? Black truck when they pull up on me. No, this ain't no Uber either. And I ride behind tent. They lying if they say they see her. She thought she was with me. Nobody gon' believe her. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping, how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Got that check, let me see it, let me flip it. Hey, I got some if you ain't selfish. I stay in the mirror, I'm conceited, I can't help it.
Happy Thanksgiving. Everyone out there, gather round. For a feast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid. Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Orlando. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. It's Ross on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. And he jams it after taking the nice speed on the run.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Paul. The drive by Ross. Oh, nice D from Carter. Here's Banchero. Back to Isaac. Takes a three. And again! It's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Paul. Screen by Durant. To the middle. Here's Chandler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Carter. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
I just love the ball.
Outside Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Durant's shot is off. Here's Orlando. They're on a 13-4 run.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. Another shot. It's tipped. Right side Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's off on the second.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Here's Banchero. Here's Fultz. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Here's Banchero. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Back to Fultz. Wagner outside. Isaac outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. He can't get it to go. Hey, nice D from Ross. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Carter.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Isaac for 3. That one no good. And here's Durant. No one near him. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Orlando leading by 6. Wrap up the quarter. Great shots.
The Magic, 15. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to our Turkey Day celebration of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach of the Magic. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You've got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. Orlando leading. Pass to Bowl. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive grit.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Payne with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
They double him with Booker. Here's Garnett. Pass to Isaac. From deep. The Suns clear it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Durant. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tipped. And he jams it home with authority.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop it.
Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
And Booker gets double teamed. The 3 from Ayton. And the Suns miss again. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Bull. Takes it inside. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Durant. Looking to get it going. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Oh, it's stolen. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Suggs. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Garnett. Here's Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Garnett, that's good. He's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Here's Garnett. Is covered by Ayton. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Durant. Back to Booker. Got a hand on it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Anthony with a bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Counted from distance. And the Magic lead by 19.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Pass to Banchero. And stolen by Booker. Here's Warren. Over to the wing. Booker's shot is good. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Garnett. Buried from 15 feet out. 11 points in the game. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Wagner. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
They get the rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Wagner outside. Here's Garnett. He's got 11. Here's Banchero. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Snatched up. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Anthony. Now Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, high post. Shot from the wing. That one a little long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. Outside Warren. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Carter. He's got 5. Now here's Fultz. Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero.
Phoenix foul. Darius Bazley. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Tyson.
34 seconds left in the third quarter here. Carter from outside. The rebound by Chandler. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 11 points.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Fultz can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's Orlando leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out.
The Magic, 47. Ladies and gentlemen,
and 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Phoenix's ball. 17-point game. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Suggs. Here's Garnett. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Durant's shot is off. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Banchero. Wagner for 3. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Durant, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Tries to break his ice. The offensive rebound. Right side Durant. Shoots over Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Call. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And here's the fast break. Here's Garnett. Not enough on that one as it misses. And the Suns with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. They set the screen. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Isaac outside. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You've got to at least show a little heart out here.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's Suggs with a drive. Pass to Banchero. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Wagner. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side Durant. It's good. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And there's a whistle that goes on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul of the game. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of the game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Pass to Suggs. From downtown, and Aiden pulls it down.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
For 3, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Suggs. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. Matihilaw ang kanin to pag saan nagsasay.
Gandang umaga, haring araw, tulala sa kaning bahaw. Pangamoy na nabusog sa lumalapang alingasaw ng kalyat kairitang. Haliyang ininit lang, tiis lang anak sa parang minumog na sinigang. Pasok sa paaralan, ganun pa din pag-uwi. Akilang taga-hiwalay ng dekolor sa puti. Puso na nagturo sa'king paano humingang malalim. Lumaki na gutom lamang ang di kayang kalabanin. Mababad man sa gawaing bahay, laging nangunguna. Pag nakahawak ng pluma ay nag-iibang anyo. Ani mo'y sinani, balibuda, Shiba Garuda, Kristo Medusa. Dami ng duda, dumami din ang mga balahibo na mas pinatayo pa. Ang daming maiingay dun sa aming bibihira. Kung dalawin ang grasya at sariwang hangin. Sa dami ng bukang bibig, kung nakulong lang sa silig. Mikropono lang pala ang kailangan upang ako'y matindig.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim at ihilaw ang kanin kapag saan nagsasaing. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim at ihilaw ang kanin kapag saan nagsasaing.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Gather round for a feast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill. Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And this game, the first... chance they've had to see Denver.
This is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
To the middle. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best five-man passer for sure.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Pass to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Okogie. Now here's Durant. Here's Chandler. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Fires the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Misses from close range. And stolen by Paul. Back to Ross. Pass to Paul. And here's Durant. Here's Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And it's Jokic missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Chandler. Now here's Paul. Defended by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Ginobili. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Suns leading. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Okogie. The shot, no good. Good D by Murray. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Inside. Here's Ross. No luck on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. 1:33 left in the first. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Durant. And Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Out to the wing. Ginobili. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Paul. Pass to Chandler. Right side Paul. And here's Durant. Defended by Gordon. Here's Chandler. Tries yet again. Now here's Ross. Outside Paul. There's a screen. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Jokic throws it down.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Okogie on the wing. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta. Here's Jokic. Murray from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5 points.
Murray has that spirit of you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Nuggets ahead.
12. And please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
And welcome back to our Turkey Day celebration of the NBA on 2K Sports. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Booker with it. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Hayden with a screen. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, when you let Hayden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. It's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ginobili. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. He has 6. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Denver in the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. The three from Ayton. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Jackson outside. Pass to Ginobili. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Shot is good by Gordon. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala at Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself over.
Timeout call, the Nuggets.
Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had to keep players from reaching their full potential.
1:56 left in the second period. And it's time for an injury report. All right, a chance here to check in on Michael Porter's status. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Nuggets about his status. I'm told there's some stiffness in one of the finger joints, but overall, the rest of the hand feels okay. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Kicks it out to Collins. For 3. The Suns trailing. Pass to Payne. Here's Baisley. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Jokic. The three. The rebound by Chandler.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Screen by Durant. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Murray from outside. Drops in the three. Murray's got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The kick to Durant. And that one hits the back iron.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Brown. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down low. Stolen by Payne. Now Durant. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here's Jackson. It's Brown on the wing. Tries again. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Murray. Now here's Brown. There's Jackson with the 3. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
The kick to Durant. Launches it. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. He's got 6. Murray. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Chandler. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Collins with it. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Collins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The kick to Durant. Unable to get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Durant. Durant with another miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jackson for three. And another three for Denver.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A nice shot by Chandler.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Back to Jokic. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Kevin Durant pulls it in. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
The Nuggets, 38.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Ross brings the double. Murray finds some space. Money from the wing.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Fires from deep. Booker no good. To the middle. Here's Ginobili. Ayton with the defensive effort. Now here's Booker. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Pass to Ayton. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And they double up Murray. Gordon right side. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
He drops it from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
From 7 feet. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the Suns call time here.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?"
Okay, thank you, Allie. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Paul with the double. Pass to Gordon. Over to the left wing. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Left side, Brown. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Ginobili is such a solid passer. Drops a dime whenever he can for a ready shooter.
Durant with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Doubled by Durant. And here's Brown for 3. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Inside. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And Gordon with the big finish.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jamal Murray.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. The free throw drops for Jokic. And it's Phoenix's ball. Down low. Outside for Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker can't get it to go. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily to walk into enemy territory.